My fiancé announced, "Your best man hit on me. Fire him or no wedding." I said, "Tell me everything." Then I played the recording of her hitting on him first. The wedding was still canceled, just not how she expected. Original post. I, 32 male, thought I was living the dream until last Tuesday. Engaged to Jessica, 29, wedding in 4 months, just bought a condo together. While I bought it, she decorated it. My best friend Derek, 33, has been my ride or die since college. Made him my best man without even thinking about it. Jessica storms into our living room Tuesday evening while I'm watching the game. Face all red, tears streaming. The whole production. "We need to talk. Now." I paused the TV. "What happened?" "Derek happened. Your disgusting friend hit on me at the wine tasting." My stomach dropped. The wine tasting was a couple's event last Saturday for the wedding party. I couldn't make it. Work emergency. Derek went solo to represent. He what? He cornered me by the Merlot table and said I looked incredible. Then he asked if I ever wondered what would have happened if we'd met first. I sat there processing. Derek? The guy who helped me pick out her engagement ring? I need to talk to him about this. No. She actually stomped her foot. You need to fire him as best man. Today, or the wedding is off. Jess, I need to hear his side. There is no other side. Are you calling me a liar? He hit on your fiancé. Either he goes, or I do. The ultimatum. Classic Jessica move, now that I think about it. But something felt off. Derek's many things, blunt, drinks too much craft beer, laughs at his own jokes, but he's not a snake. Okay, I said slowly. Tell me everything. Word for word. She launches into this whole story. Derek apparently waited until she was alone, complimented her dress, touched her arm, made the comment about meeting first, then suggested they exchange numbers to plan my bachelor party better. And you said? I told him to back off, obviously. Then I left immediately. Did anyone see this? Her eyes narrowed. Why does that matter? Don't you trust me? Just trying to understand what happened. She went nuclear, crying, screaming about how I'm taking his side, how I clearly don't love her, how her mother was right about me. Full meltdown mode. Then the kicker. You have until tomorrow morning to fire him, or I'm calling off the wedding and moving back to my sister's. She stomped off to the bedroom, slammed the door. I sat there in silence, then did what any rational person would do. I called Derek. Yo, what's good? He answered, clearly gaming from the keyboard clicks. We need to talk. Jessica says you hit on her at the wine tasting. Dead silence. Then, bro. What? She says you cornered her, said she looked incredible, asked what if you'd met first. Dude, get over here right now. Bring your laptop. Why my laptop? Just trust me. This is going to blow your mind. 20 minutes later, I'm at Derek's apartment. He's pacing, actually angry, which I rarely see. First off, he starts, I didn't hit on your girl. Second, thank God I'm paranoid. What do you mean? He pulls out his phone, connects it to his speaker. Remember when my ex tried to say I threatened her to get money from me? Ever since then, I record sketchy situations. And bro, Saturday was sketchy. He hits play. Clear as day, Jessica's voice. Hey, Derek, can I talk to you privately? Derek? Sure. Everything okay? Sound of footsteps, background party noise fading. Jessica, voice lower. You look really good tonight. Derek, thanks. The vest was your idea for the groomsmen, remember? Jessica, I mean it. You've been working out. Derek, Jess, where's this going? Jessica, I'm just saying you're attractive. Don't you think I am? Derek, you're marrying my best friend. Jessica, laughing, that doesn't answer my question. Derek, I'm gonna go find the guys. Jessica, wait, don't you ever wonder? What if we'd met first? Before him? Derek, no, because we didn't. I'm leaving. Jessica, we could exchange numbers. To plan his bachelor party. Text me sometime. Derek, everything goes through Tom for planning. See you around, Jess. Recording ends. I sat there, staring at his phone like it might explode. She hit on you? Bro, I'm so sorry. I didn't know how to tell you. I figured maybe she was drunk, maybe it was pre-wedding jitters, or whatever. I was gonna wait and see if she said something stupid again, then tell you. Play it again. We listened 3 more times. Each time hurt more. The flirty tone, the suggestion, the lies she told me. Everything was backwards. You recording right now? I asked. Nah, only when someone's acting weird solo with me. Send me that file. Now. You sure? Very sure. Update 1, next day. Woke up to Jessica shaking me awake at 7 a.m. So, did you text Eric? Is he out of the wedding? I sat up, rubbed my eyes. We need to talk. The only thing we need to talk about is whether you picked your friend or your future wife. Funny you phrase it that way. Let me show you something. I pulled up the audio on my phone. Her face went from smug to confused to ghost white as her own voice filled the room, hitting on Derek. The silence after it ended was deafening. That's edited. He made that up. AI or something. It's timestamped, Jess. During the exact party you're talking about. He set me up. He planned this. How? By making you hit on him? By forcing you to lie to me. She switched tactics instantly. Tears. I was drunk. I didn't mean it. It was just wedding stress. You know I love only you. You gave me an ultimatum. Said the wedding was off if I didn't fire him. I panicked. I was embarrassed. I didn't want you to find out about a stupid, drunk mistake. So you tried to destroy my decade-long friendship instead. Baby, please. We can work through this. Couples therapy. We'll do counseling. I stood up, grabbed my pre-packed bag from the closet. Where are you going? Hotel. I need to think. You can't leave. We're getting married in 4 months. The deposits. The venue. My dress. You were ready to cancel it yesterday over a lie. That was different. Ow! She couldn't answer. Just kept crying, then got angry, then cried again. I left her there and checked into a hotel downtown. Then the text started rolling in. Mom. Hers, Jessica told me everything. How could you abandon her over a misunderstanding? Man up and go home. Sister. Hers, you are seriously going to throw away 3 years BC? She was a little flirty? Grow up. Her best friend, Brittany. Wow. Derek obviously manipulated that recording. Jessica's devastated. Hope you are happy. Even some mutual friends heard about the fight. Don't do anything you'll regret. The narrative was already being spun. I was the bad guy who overreacted to harmless flirting and believed my friend over my fiancée. Meanwhile, radio silence from Jessica herself for about 3 hours. Then, the nuclear option arrived via text. If you don't come home by tonight, I'm telling everyone you've been emotionally abusive, and that's why I was scared and acted weird with Derek. Your choice. There it was. The real Jessica. Backed into a corner, she went straight to threats that could ruin my life. I screenshot everything and called my brother. He's a lawyer. Nah, man, he said after I explained. You need to get ahead of this. Now. Update 2. Day 3. Took my brother's advice. Posted in our wedding party group chat. Hey everyone, there's been some confusion about recent events. In the interest of transparency, I need to share something. Jessica accused Derek of hitting on her. When confronted with evidence that it was actually the other way around, things escalated. I need some time to figure things out. Please respect both our privacy during this time. Then attach the audio file. The chaos was immediate. My groomsmen were shocked. Her bridesmaids were divided. 2 immediately sided with her, 3 went quiet, and 1, Amy, actually messaged me privately. This isn't the first time. She pulled something similar with my boyfriend last year. I'm sorry, Tom, but Jessica's family? They went DEFCON 1. Her dad called me. You publicly humiliated my daughter. That recording was private. We'll sue you for defamation. It's not defamation if it's true, Robert. She made a mistake. You're destroying her reputation over nothing. She tried to destroy my best friend's reputation first. She hung up on me. Her mom left me a voicemail that was just 3 minutes of screaming about how I was never good enough for her daughter anyway. But the best reaction came from Jessica herself. She showed up at my hotel. Security called my room. Mr. Thompson, there's a woman here demanding to see you. Says she's your fiancée. Don't let her up. I'll come down. Met her in the lobby. She looked rough. Sweatpants, messy bun, makeup from yesterday. You posted it? You shared it with everyone. You threatened to tell everyone I was abusive. That was private, between us. So was Derek being my best man, until you lied about him. Take it down. Now. No. I'll ruin you. I'll tell your job you're harassing me. I'll tell everyone you hit me. Go ahead. I have a recording. I have your texts threatening me. I have witnesses to you showing up here, causing a scene. She actually swung at me. In the hotel lobby, with cameras everywhere. Security stepped in, and she was escorted out while screaming that I was a narcissist who destroyed her life. I went back upstairs and did 3 things. 1. Called the wedding venue. Cancellation fee was $8,000. Worth it. 2. Changed the locks on the condo. It's in my name only, thankfully. 3. Sent a message to all wedding guests. The wedding is canceled. No drama. Just realized we weren't right for each other. Thank you for understanding. Update 3. 1 week later. The entitlement escalation has been something. Jessica tried to get into the condo 4 times. Each time angrier than the last. The 3rd time, she brought a police officer, claiming I illegally evicted her. Cop looked at my documents. Sir, is her name on the deed? No. Does she have a lease? No. She just moved in 6 months ago. Has she been getting mail here? Some, yes. Then she has 30 days to retrieve her belongings after proper notice. I'd already talked to my lawyer brother. Sent her formal notice via certified mail that day. 30 days to collect her stuff. But that wasn't the wildest part. Her dad, Robert, called me with an offer. Tom, let's be reasonable men here. Jessica may have made an error in judgment, but you've publicly humiliated our family. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to take down that recording, apologize publicly for overreacting, and we'll consider letting you marry Jessica still. I actually laughed. Letting me? She's willing to forgive you for this chaos if you make it right. Robert, she hit on my best friend, lied about it, tried to destroy his reputation, then threatened to falsely accuse me of abuse. She was stressed. Wedding planning is hard on women. We're done here. You'll regret this. No one walks away from our family. Meanwhile, the social dynamics got interesting. The friend group split into 3 camps. Team Tom, Derek, obviously, my groomsmen, Amy, and surprisingly, 2 of Jessica's cousins who reached out to say they always knew she was toxic. Team Jessica, her sister, Brittany, 2 bridesmaids, and her college friends who bought the Tom is controlling narrative. Team Switzerland, most mutual friends who just wanted everyone to stop posting about it online. Then came the masterpiece of delusion. Jessica sent me a formal invoice for emotional damages, $15,000. Lost wedding deposits, she contributed. $5,000, she contributed nothing. Time invested in relationship, $50,000, yeah, she calculated an hourly rate. Defamation, $30,000. Therapy costs, $5,000. Total, $105,000. She actually had it notarized. Like that means something. I forwarded it to my brother who responded, LMAO, save this for my office, white elephant party. Update 4, 2 weeks later. The 30-day notice period has been eventful. Jessica started a GoFundMe. Help me rebuild after narcissistic abuse. Her goal? $50,000. She raised $230, all from her mom and sister. She also tried to claim various things were hers. My PlayStation 5, bought it myself, have the receipt. The 65-inch TV, gift from my parents for my birthday. My grandmother's dining set. Really? The espresso machine. Okay, that one was a joint purchase, but I paid 80%. I had everything documented. Every receipt, every bank statement. My brother drafted a simple response. Items purchased solely by Tom remain with Tom. Joint purchases will be divided based on contribution percentage. She went ballistic, started messaging my coworkers on LinkedIn. Did you know Tom secretly records people? Very creepy behavior. Just thought you should know who you work with. My boss called me in. I explained everything, showed him the threats, the fake abuse allegations she'd threatened. He said, take a few days off, let this blow over, and maybe consider a restraining order. Derek, meanwhile, has been dealing with his own drama. Jessica made a fake dating profile, using his photos, and put his real phone number. He got dozens of explicit messages and pics. We traced it back to her when one of the messages included, I hope this makes up for Tom. That was enough for the restraining order. Update 5, day of stuff removal. Yesterday was move-out day. Jessica was allowed to come with one person to collect her belongings. She brought her mom in a U-Haul. My brother was there as my witness, along with a police officer we hired for security. First thing her mom says, "This could all be fixed if you just apologize." Brother, please don't address my client directly. Here's the list of approved items. They tried to take everything not nailed down. The officer had to intervene 6 times. 1. When Jessica tried to take my work laptop. It's a computer. I used it too. 2. When her mom attempted to pack my grandfather's watch. Jessica gave this to him. She didn't. 3. When they started on the kitchen appliances that weren't on the list. 4. When Jessica tried to go into my home office, just checking for my things. 5. When her mom started taking photos of the apartment for our lawyer. 6. When Jessica had a screaming breakdown about the engagement ring. Yes, the ring. She demanded it back. It was a gift to me. It's mine. Brother, actually, in this state, engagement rings are conditional gifts contingent on marriage. No marriage. Ring returns to purchaser. That's not fair. It's worth $20,000. It was worth $12,000, and I'm still paying it off, but whatever. She actually tried to claim she was pregnant to keep it. I laughed. We haven't had sex in 2 months, Jess. You said you wanted to wait until the wedding to make it special again. Remember? Her mom's face was priceless. Guess Jessica hadn't shared that detail. Final update. It's been 2 months now. Figured I'd wrap this up. The restraining order was granted after Jessica sent me 847 texts in 3 days from various numbers, including gems like, "I'll forgive you if you propose again. Derek drugged me and made me say those things. You'll never find anyone who loves you like me. I'm pregnant," she wasn't. "I have cancer," she didn't. "My therapist says you're a narcissist. I'm engaged to someone better," she wasn't. Her family tried one last Hail Mary. They contacted my parents. Big mistake. My mom is quiet, sweet, bakes cookies for neighbors. But mess with her kids? Different person. She met them for coffee to discuss the situation. Then she pulled out her phone and played a voicemail Jessica left her after I posted the recording. "Your son is a pathetic loser who could never satisfy me anyway. I was doing him a favor by even dating him. Hope you're proud of raising such a waste of space." My mom looked at Jessica's parents and said, "Your daughter is a manipulative liar who tried to destroy my son's life because she got caught trying to sleep with his best friend. Don't contact my family again." She left them with a coffee bill. As for where everyone is now, me, therapy helped a lot. Still in the condo, turned Jessica's meditation room into a home gym. Dating isn't on the radar yet, but I'm good with that. Actually enjoying being single. Derek and I do bar trivia every Wednesday. We're currently in 2nd place in the league. Jessica, according to mutual friends, she moved back with her parents. Posted a bunch of Phoenix rising from ashes type content for a month, then went quiet. Last I heard, she was dating some guy she met at her CrossFit gym. I genuinely hope she doesn't do to him what she did to me, but that's not my problem anymore. Derek, absolute legend. Used the fake dating profile situation to actually meet someone. One of the women who messaged him figured out it was fake and reached out on Instagram to warn him. They've been dating for 3 weeks. She thinks the whole story is hilarious. The ring. Sold it for $8,500. Lost money, but used it to pay off the wedding cancellations and take a trip to Vegas with the boys. Worth it. The friend group. Mostly back to normal minus Jessica's core supporters. We don't talk about it anymore. It's like she never existed. Looking back, the red flags were everywhere. The way she'd twist stories to make herself the victim. How she'd give me silent treatment when I hung out with friends. The ultimatums over minor things. The fact that she was always the hero or the victim in her stories. Never just a person who made mistakes. But I learned something valuable. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. And when they demand you choose between them and someone else based on lies, well, they're really just telling you who to choose. Thanks for following along with this insanity. I know some of you will say I should have handled it differently, more privately maybe, but when someone threatens to lie about abuse, when they try to destroy your reputation, you protect yourself with the truth. Derek's still my best man, by the way, for whenever I eventually get married, to someone who doesn't hit on him. P.S. Her dad still sends me threatening emails once a month about ruining his princess. My brother keeps them in a file labeled Comedy Gold. PPS, if you're reading this, Jessica, and I know you stalk my socials, that recording is backed up in 6 different places. Just FYI.